No,
saying
Manaz,
that
I'm talking about me and you. Faith was shouting and screaming at me and called me controlling. I'm not controlling. You know that. Because if anything, if I was controlling, fucking hell, you wouldn't have got away with half that shit you did. So I'm not a controlling person. And you know that, and don't act coy about it, because you know that's the truth,
I'm not
Manaz.
saying you're controlling. You never controlled me. And you know, I'm
Exactly.
never saying
So
anything bad about you.
when you have people in your box that are your friends and your supporters, set the record straight like how I do. I'm not a control freak.
People have just said you're just very negative about me, okay?
Yeah, and hold on, let me finish. And that is because of all of the situations, the backwards and forwards, the your friends. I know it was Dean. Like at the end of the day, it's getting boring now, Manaz. It's getting really boring. It's been going on for absolute months now, and it's absolutely dead in the water. We're going nowhere with this. Your people are going crazy at me. My people are going crazy at you. You're putting misinformation out there. You think I'm putting misinformation out there when I'm not. Every time I come with facts, and any time that I've asked you a question and it's hard for you to answer, you shy away from it, Manaz. I'm not coming in. I'm not shouting at you. I'm just actually having a conversation with you because people need to understand that it's not just one-sided, and you lot think that I'm stopping my son from seeing her. It's not a case of that. Every Friday I've tried to endorse it. He does not want to see her. That's through his thoughts and feelings, through the courts, through the schools, and through the social services. Manaz knows that. I know that. Everyone knows that.
Can I ask you a question? Is it true that you said on your live yesterday you're cancelling all contact between Akil and Samara?
No, so listen, so hold on, I will explain that. So someone Charlene, I'm trying to talk. So basically what happened was someone came into my room and said to me that Samara was in your box spouting off about me. Now I said, if that is the case, me and Samara will be having a conversation. Now I haven't had
anything bad about you, Alex.
Exactly, and I haven't said anything to Samara, have I?
She never said anything bad about it. She's really looking forward to seeing Akil on the weekend. It really hurt me a lot when people are
have I mentioned that again, or have I just left it? I haven't mentioned that. I haven't brought it up. I said we would.
Says anything bad about
exactly. So I said if that's the case, I would have a conversation with Samara. Now, all these people that said that she was saying that, normally these are the people that come with screen recordings, and there were no screen recordings, so I knew it was just people trying to poke the bear. So I ignored it. You notice how I didn't speak to Samara and I hadn't said nothing to her. I am not an unreasonable person.
Actually never said
exactly.
I was getting trolled. I'll tell you what happened. I was getting trolled really bad. I was getting called a child abuser. All she did was come in the box and said her little piece to the trolls, and she left. And she's got every right to do that as my sister. Do you know what I mean? And then when people are going from box to box, and then someone came into my box and went, "Oh, your sister's just been on," and AJ's said that he's not sending the boy to see your sister anymore.
Of course he is. Possibly
we've already established.
No, can I have the phone back?
I'm still talking.
And now, because of that, I fell out with her, and I've said to her, she's not allowed in my box anymore.
Because you're going round in circles.
No, we're not going round in circles. We're actually sorting it out, and you've just.
All right, then go on, go. Sorry, I thought you.
Jesus Christ, we're not going round in. No, we're not. We're not having the same conversation. We're sorting it. So what's happening?
Now that I'm happy now, yeah, and that's good. That's amazing.
Exactly. This is my point.
But there's a lot of people shit staring on this app, and DA Support Hub is fucking one of them.
Yeah, and so is Miss Carter, and both of them came over to you to come over to me to start all of this shit.
Yeah, and now since you've been on it with them now, they've suddenly gone switched to your side. Don't you think that's a bit weird?
No, but they're not coming to my side because I'm not stupid. The thing is, right? There's a lot of people that come in and out of your life, right? That are actually in my life all the time, and they support me, but then they come and support you as well. And they say one thing to me, and then they'll say another thing to you. And that happens all the time. And I've noticed that myself now. So I know these people. So when any of these people that are in this room now can't come onto my live, that's why you can't come onto my live. Now, so unfortunately, what's happened now is when you've come onto this app, Manaz, and talked about it, it's made it public. I never made this public because it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair on our son. It wasn't fair on anyone that was involved. But unfortunately, you've brought it onto the app and made it public. So that's why we keep on going in these round and round and round in circles. It's unfair on everyone that's involved, and it needs to fucking stop. And I get so frustrated because when you two talk, it goes up, down, left, right, center, up, down, left, right, center, up, down, and because nothing resolved and nothing gets resolved. So it's boring. So this is why I said what should happen is we should through courts.
To be honest, Alex, let me just explain something to you. I think there's a lot of people invested in this situation, and they actually
that's because you brought it onto the app because it's now public.
They actually want to know how things are going.
But Manaz, what you're failing to what you're failing to realize is this should have never have been made public on here. This should never have been made public on here whatsoever. Because now what's happened is our son is in the public spotlight because you've brought shit on here.
He's not. No,
nobody is because at the end of the day, all people are doing is questioning my lifestyle, they're questioning your lifestyle, they're questioning how everyone is because you've brought it on. And that's the fact. You know, if you had never brought this onto this app, we would have never have been in this situation now. But you've done that.
Genuinely just, and they're not coming across in a bad way, Alex. They just actually genuinely want to see things. They actually want to see how this plays out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't you think that's a bit...
I don't have a problem with that anymore, though. And that's just how I want to do my TikTok now.
But don't you see that? No, hold on. But don't you see that being a bit weird, though, Manaz? That you're not bothered about playing out our fucking life on a social media app where everyone can see shit to do with our son. I know that is weird. That's weird. It's weird behavior. It's weird behavior, Manaz, that you would like people to endorse in your story to watch our personal behavior, what's going on in courts. That's very alarming to me.
I'm not sharing
that is alarming to me.
I'm not sharing anything about court.
No, but you are, because at the end of the day, everyone's...
So it's all right for you guys to be on TikTok and do your thing in your house, and then when people ask me how I'm doing...
But Naz, hold on, Manaz, the difference is when we're on TikTok and you're on TikTok, we're not just constantly talking about you 24/7. Our lives never consume of you until someone mentions us or tells us that you are camping us or talking about us. This is a poor situation, and I don't like it. I don't like it because it's going to affect our son eventually. Because wait, Manaz, listen to me.
How I'm doing.
Please listen to me because Manaz, because the thing is, right, our son is going to get older and he's going to get social media and he's going to see that hold on, and he's going to see that you've put this on here. He's going to see that you've put this on here, not me. I've kept all the paperwork, so he can read through it, because there's going to be questions that he's going to ask that I'm not going to be able to answer, but the paperwork can. And then if he doesn't want to come to you, then that it makes it easier. And then by reading those things, he might want to come to you a little bit more if you stop doing these barrages and putting everything on the internet for everyone to have a question about.
All I'm saying is, if anybody asks me how things are going, because people already know, I'm going to just tell them. That's not a big deal, Alex. Do you know?
No. But I think
you can't have a go at me for every single.
Listen, Manaz. You're failing to realise my point of what I'm making here.
Yeah, that Akil might see it, but at the end of the day,
no. You're failing to realise. Because you've put it on here now it's on here, everyone has an opinion and everyone wants to do everything. That, in my eyes, is not right. And that's what you're not realising. We've already agreed that there's both sides are shit stirring to try and make it worse. And that's because you've put something so personal onto the platform. Before, the reason why Akil is never seen on this platform is because I don't want him to be seen on this platform, because of the court cases that we've been going through, because of everything that we've been going through. So when he does come in and out of the living room or the kitchen, he comes and tells me, or I go and deal with him, or I'm with him 24/7 when I'm not on live. And that's the reason why I don't put my son on this app. Now, people saying that he's locked away, he's this, he's that. No, I've just tried to safeguard him. Now, what you've done is you've put this situation onto this app, which makes it incredibly harder It makes it incredibly harder for me to safeguard him because of the fact that people are now so invested with what's going on, and you've just said you're not bothered. You know that people want to see how it rolls out. What about how that's affecting our son? Does that not cross your mind?
I don't see how what I've done on this app has affected my son in any negative way. All I've done is use this app.
Because I need to have this conversation.
No, you've had the conversation.
What are you doing?
Basically, you don't want me sharing.
I'm talking. Minaz, right. We're going to go now. I hope you enjoy your evening and stuff like that. All I'm going to say, didn't bring your son on to you, but you got people to ring up social services and you went.
I didn't do any of that.
Right, I'm going now. Right, listen, right. We love you lot, your family and stuff like that. Hopefully we can sort it out one day, all right? I'm going like that.
We'll sort it out one day, and you know that we will.
I know, but listen, don't listen to anybody else. You did do stuff.
But at the end of the day, Charlene, you need to explain to Alex, right, that if someone asks me how I am and how to...
Right,
yeah, but
I'm going now.
Right, all right, see you later. Bye. Oh my God, I'm so tired now from that. Let me unmute Faith. I've unmuted you. You need to accept it. Right,
I've
listen.
got it. Hi, guys. What the fuck?
He just doesn't want me talking about it. But to be honest,
He
guys,
didn't
I'm
let
just
you
gonna
get a
say
word
my
in
piece.
edgeways like the
I'm
rest
just
of
gonna-
us. It's
I'm just
fucking
gonna say-
ridiculous.
I'm just
Not
gonna
that I
say
need to
my
say anything,
piece.
but you, yeah. Like, he
I've
wouldn't
got a
even
lot
let
of
you speak.
supporters that have seen my highs, and I've got a lot of supporters that have seen my lows, right? So if people ask me, I'm going to respond to them. I'm not
Listen,
responding.
he was more bothered about your friend and what he'd done a while ago than coming in and saying, look, just get off live, I'll call you, we'll have a chat.
You know what I mean?
Instead, he's come on and gone like, I want to fucking fight someone. And then he's fucking having a go saying to me that I don't know the full story, no, but I'm not about to sit and watch you be a guardian for a child when you're fucking sniffing drugs and drinking constantly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm
It's
just
not
going to
right.
say that, guys, like, I don't have any of my supporters' telephone numbers. I've got one or two. I don't speak to them on the phone. The only time they communicate with me is on the app. So because obviously they have been kind to me, they have picked me up when I'm down, they have given me positive words. If people genuinely ask me how things are going, it's not because I'm trying to talk about something personal.
We're
I'm
you're just having support. It's a lot to cope with, all of you.
Socialise as well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not, for me, it's not coming out in a bad way. Obviously, the point I'm trying to make to AJ was what she doesn't understand is that if Mad Hatter live streams herself and people talk about it,
Fuck Sarah.
that's not under, I can't control that either.
You can't control much, to be fair. He's got the control by the looks of it.
But yeah, guys, I've got 1.7k people in this live. I am going to cut it off shortly because I'm not interested in entertaining 1.7k people, to be honest.
Well, half of them are proper Larry in the comments anyway, giving it all that, and they don't know nothing.
No, they don't. They don't.
Listen, just keep calm. Stay like if you know, try and have a chat with him. If he's willing to talk to you off here, then that's good.
I am really happy that he is sending my son to see my sister on this weekend. So that's positive.
Yeah, that's really. Yeah, you did say that. You did say that you was worried about that. So that's good because that's, you know, that's
I'm
good.
happy, and I don't want this to be a witch hunt. I know Dean isn't going to fight AJ, and AJ isn't going to fight Dean. That's not going to happen. Nothing's like that is going to be put on TikTok. But at the end of the day, I've got every right to be on this app, and if I want to share things that are personal to me, I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do that either. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I think there is a lot of people invested. It's not really.
I just feel like it's because there's a child, it's your child living in that house, and it's more her that you're concerned about, him being around her. It's not him.
People comment on me. People comment when I'm drunk. I can't help it. I shouldn't put myself. If I don't want people to comment on me, I shouldn't put myself on TikTok. Then should I?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I've not.
If that was my partner, I'd be devastated, and I would definitely help her out.
I've not encouraged.
Right, Manaz, mute that person, please. Manaz, mute that person.
No, you come and how's that? You come and
Fucking hell. Oh, shut up. Not to do with you. Manaz, mute this waste, girl.
No, don't call me names. Don't you fucking dare, because I will actually fucking come find you.
Why is it echoing?
Go and have another drink, girl.
The best thing to do is, you know what the best thing?
You just said good evening, good night. It's fucking 3 p.m. That says it all. Drop me. In a bit, you fucking pisshead.
Oh my god. Oh, she's gone. No one's given threats to the child address. Fucking hell. Charlene, do you know what to do? Come off the box and just come on your live and accept me on your live for a bit. I'm coming
Right, listen to me. Listen. Can you listen to me, baby girl?
Go on.
Are you all right? Right,
I'm
you're
tired
listening
now.
now, yeah?
Yeah,
You're all
go on.
right. Right, look. Don't listen to these people in the box. You know deep down, we don't even have to tolerate you for 1.5 years because it was for 2 years. Listen, I'm prepared to talk to you. I've tried. I've even went to your house. This is your son involved. I'm not stealing your son. I've got a 20-year-old son in a few weeks, and I'm not stealing anybody's son. So don't listen to these people saying all that and I'm this and that and
I'm
stuff
not
like
being
that.
funny.
When I can do a hair strand because you a couple of weeks
I don't know
ago,
why you're telling me,
you
'cause I
said
haven't
you
said
did the
anything about
sniffer.
that.
I don't do shit
I
like
never
that.
said that about you. What the fuck is
Yeah.
wrong?
No, they did.
Right, and
I
you know-
never said it though.
No, okay, no.
Oh,
She didn't
God.
say you. She didn't say you. She said other people. Do you know what it is? I think it's just getting ridiculous. It is getting ridiculous.
Sort it out with them, man.
And that's what I was trying to do before you took the phone off before.
If you go to Ems's and people are saying you've done snowflake emoji, how is that my fucking fault?
Yeah, but Manaz.
How is that my fault?
Manaz, you know me and you know I don't touch that shit.
Yeah,
So let's
exactly.
be
But
honest.
how is it my fault if you go to Ems's?
I didn't say that was your fault. That was
So I can't control it, can I? If people
You're not understanding what I was saying before. That it wasn't got anything to do with Ems. You said, and I agreed with you. You said if something was on this platform, you're allowed to talk about it. So I said exactly the same. So it's vice versa. The whole purpose of what I was talking about before was that it's been brought onto this app because of you. That was the whole purpose. If anything, people shouldn't be going for Charlene because if anything, Charlene's been the one that's been trying to get everything sorted. So people can call me a melt as much as they want, but I've not really, if I'm being quite honest with you, I've tried to sort it out with my son, with her, but I've not tried to endorse it as much as Charlene has. So when everyone's going for Charlene, it's fucking hilarious because she's been the one that's been ringing you, texting you, going to your house, inviting you around to our house, even when I didn't want you here, doing all that sort of stuff, but then everyone goes for her.
Pass the microphone, send me toes, Well,
I don't know. You need to.
Naz, listen. Look, forget about all this.
All going round in circles.
We're going round. Yeah, exactly, bro. We're going round in circles.
No, you are.
No, it's all right. Fucking hell, I'm going round in
Look,
circles.
he said he's meeting Clara on the weekend. I'm going to give Akil some money for the weekend to get what he wants from McDonald's. End of conversation. I'm happy. You're happy. AJ's
that's
happy.
good.
There you
That's
go.
good.
End of conversation then.
That's
So
good.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm actually really tired now. It's actually drained me, this.
Right, all right. So, do you know what? You don't have to think about that then, do you? End of
Yeah,
the
but
day-
if people are talking about you, Charlene, that's not my fucking fault.
So
But this is the point
what
I'm
did you
making.
talk about? I'm an
Keep blaming
individual.
me, though.
I am 39 years old and my son is nearly 20. I'm allowed to have a drink in my house. I didn't go to rehab for anything. You did. Just saying. I'm allowed to drink in the house. When you
Just
see
put
me
it out there,
online, no,
guys.
listen, when
You
you
just
see
put
me
it out
online,
there.
where everybody's been fair, we've done this, and I come online. I don't appreciate people in the boxes. Look, Manaz, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're sorting this out, girl, or what?
Yeah, we have, and I just can't wait for the weekend so everyone can have a good
Right,
time.
so listen, right? So don't listen to these people. Don't you think these people should be encouraging you and saying, oh, yeah, or maybe...
Yeah, I told them you're welcome in my house.
I just think realistically and truly, let's be honest now, being as adults, I think this whole situation needs to just be took off this app and not talked about on here, Manaz.
Right.
I know, hold on. I know that you might feel that you don't mind people letting it drying out and this and that, but let's just end it on this app because no one needs to know about our personal courts in and outs. It's personal. Your people are driving me to a point where I've applied to the court to release the court details because I'm sick of getting people saying shit to me without me being able to prove myself properly when I've got the facts in front of me. It's incredibly jarring, Manaz, because I know the truth and I've got it on paperwork in front of me, but I can't show it because otherwise I'll get in trouble. Right. So I've applied to release the court papers.
So we can do that then.
So therefore, when people are coming with these non-facts, I can shut them down. Now, I didn't want to have to do that, Manaz, because in that, it's going to show what you've actually been through throughout the court system. So it's going to show everything that's happened that you've done throughout that as well. And that's not fair on you. But because you brought it onto this app, and now I'm getting to the point where...
everybody thinks we're liars.
So everyone thinks that we're liars. And that's not fair. So it's been proved to the point now where I'm going to have to... I've applied for it. I've already applied for it to release the information.
Right,
but no, hold on. But I didn't want it to get to this, Manaz. Now, we've got an option here. We can stop talking about this altogether, or I can release the information when they tell me it's all right to do. And then that's going to release everything that all your court history, all the arrests, all of that stuff in the space of that period.
Frame somebody for the
Yeah, hold on. So all of that will come out, Manaz. Are you understanding the severity of this now? Because your face is understanding it.
You can't release my private information though without.
No. You didn't listen to what I just said. I've applied to the courts to release the information. So therefore, what will happen is it will become public knowledge.
We didn't want to do it, but we don't want to be called liars.
I don't want to do that. You can't do that. Yeah, I can, Dean, because I've already applied to him and I already spoke to him. If you knew everything that you thought you knew, if you applied to the courts within serious circumstances, because we've all got such a platform now, it is classed as harassment and it's classed as, defamation of character. So therefore, we would be allowed to release it.
You're framing yourselves by putting your own public, what you do in your...
No, hold on. I'm not framing myself because I've done nothing. There's nothing in that court paperwork that says I've done anything because I've done nothing.
But you're trying to basically prove again that I'm a terrorist.
I'm sorting it out.
No, please pass me the
just
phone.
allow me to, because I'm having a conversation with her. So let me finish, please.
We don't even have to do
Charlene,
that.
please just let me talk.
Right, go on,
because I'm talking. I'm making Charlene, please just let me talk and finish
this. You
this.
don't even have to speak to me. That's for a year now. So let's sort it out and get rid of the conversations. Charlene,
I am talking and you keep on interrupting me, and then we're sorting it out because she's understanding.
All right.
Because we're talking on a level. I'm not shouting. I'm not doing anything. My point is I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to do anything like that, and I don't want to have to release those information. But because this is becoming on this app. Sorry, Flower. I'll let you talk in a second. Let me just finish. I do apologise. The fact of the matter is, because everything keeps on coming onto this app now, it's personal information, and I feel like we are constantly having to defend ourselves about the court system, about what's actually happened, and that's not fair on us when you know the truth and I know the truth, but everyone else doesn't know the full truths and the ins and outs.
Well, that I got arrested in front of my daughter. I've already repeated it.
No, Manaz, you know it's going to release a hell of a lot more than that.
Why can I just say something? Release my private information without my consent?
You've not listened to what.
Pass me the phone.
Charlene, Charlene, stop.
Manaz, you was on child protection for 3 years.
Charlene, stop, because I'm talking.
You was on child protection for 3 years.
We don't need to say that.
AJ, can I just say something?
Go for it. Sorry, Flower.
No. Let's get rid of them out there.
Can you just
Charlene,
stop what you're doing at the moment and just think and realise this is your child who's stuck in the middle of it, it's going to affect, and is sitting there listening to you saying this to his mother on a public platform.
Hold on, no. You've got to allow people to speak because everyone's got an opinion. The fact of the matter is, Charlene, this is my point.
That's my fault. Let me go on my platform.
Right, I'm gonna come in on mine because I'm gonna have a chat with you because she wants to go on hers. So give me 2 seconds and I'll come back in.
I'm sorry, but this is not going to affect anyone but you and the child. At the end of the day, a child, regarding the situation, should resign with their mother.
Well,
you carry that child, you birthed that child.
Release my private information.
He can't do that. He can't do that. Whether he requests it from the court, he cannot do that.
No. I think they want to come in. Hold on, let me just...
Like, he's using the poor child as a weapon, and it's so heartbreaking. I know it's a court order, I've been through it. They can't release any information. He can be in serious trouble if he actually puts up any information that he got from the court. It's only, like, if he does that, it's only going to go in the mother's favour. Then the mother can go and get full custody of that child. Like, I'm sorry, but if that's the way his partner is acting, the way the child is residing in the house, then the courts need to take a step back and look at what that child...
Flower, I wasn't saying that I've had to request the information. Now, it's about the information about the court hearing and the proceedings. So what it will do is it will show all the things, and it's not me releasing that. I've actually applied to release that.
You can apply it for keeping in your well-being, but you can't put it public on a public platform.
No, so basically the difference is we've had a district judge involved with us, and I've had a number of conversations with him in regards to all of this. I'm not threatening her. What I'm trying to say to you guys is, if you'd actually understand what I'm saying, 100%, I do not want this on this platform anymore. And everyone keeps on coming at me with this and that. You've done this, you've done that, you're wrong, you're this, you're that. So
but could you not understand, could you not take a step back and be like, right, this is my son, not only my son, but this is my son's mother. It's going to affect your son. And by the
Right.
looks of things, like, I'm not trying to be rude or mean. By all means, she may be your girlfriend. She can have a drink or whatever. But you need to think and be like, right, she's acting like this on a public platform when I'm going through court with my son's mother. Do you not think it's going to backfire on you?
Well,
like, you're
no,
putting
not
your
really.
child in a situation where
No,
he's
Flower,
unsafe.
I appreciate what you're saying, but the fact of the matter is we've had multiple social services turn up, we've had multiple police turn up, we've had the school turn up, and we've all had the checks, and everything's completely fine because my son's happy. He doesn't see anything.
I know he's happy, but can you not see, like, do you not think it's going to affect him in the long run?
So, all right, okay, so we'll bring it back to the beginning, Flower, because at the end of the day, I've been on this platform for 2 years and I've never talked about it until Manaz started talking about it.
You don't need to talk about it
so
because
no,
it's
hold on, so
personal
Flower,
information.
so with your text, so with your assumption of things, who's in the wrong then? Because it's not me, because I didn't bring this onto this platform. I didn't talk
Sorry,
about
I'm
it.
going to be rude and I'm going to be honest.
Go for it.
And I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings.
Go
But
for
like, you have custody of your son, but you must remember, your child's mother birthed your son, carried your son.
Yeah, and you guys are failing to realize that him not seeing her has nothing to do with me. That's because he doesn't want to see it because he remembers the trauma and the stuff that goes on. She's allowed to have her daughter because her daughter doesn't remember anything. My son does remember everything. That's the difference, and that's what people keep on failing to realize. It's nothing to do with me. I've had to put him through therapy and everything. So, like, that's not me. Oh, she's left now. I've had to put him, you know that, Manaz. I've had to put him through therapy through the trauma that he suffered.
So because I was in a DV relationship, that means that I can't ever make
it wasn't just the domestic violence, Manaz, and we both know that. We both know that.
What was it then?
you know that you were taking Snowflake in front of him. You know
I've done that before,
what about when you were playing with
Everyone knows that.
hold
I
on.
used to
What
do
about
that.
when you were getting very fruity with yourself in front of him with another man? How about that?
No, I
Yeah, you
didn't.
did.
Ali's dad
So-
tried to do that many times.
No, hold on. The guy who lived above you on the flat, you're forgetting that I was very good friends with him and he told me everything.
And he
That
abused
night-
me.
that
and
night
he
when
put
that
both my
happened.
car tires in, and he told me in front of
didn't
our
do that.
son that he was gonna do something very dangerous to me and my son. You're believing a violent abuser. Okay?
Yeah, but this is the thing. Everyone that you've accused of being a violent abuser, they've never been in trouble because they've never been that sort of
Yes,
person.
he did. He got arrested.
So, and spaghetti bolognese, you pipe down because I did not want not see
You're
my
talking
son.
to me now. If you're
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
hold
him,
on,
got
because you
arrested.
like to talk about other people when they're talking in the chat. So I'll just respond to her. It wasn't a case of me not wanting to see my son. Manaz had got into a new relationship, and I wasn't allowed to see my son. I had him every weekend before she decided to have an argument with Charlene for no reason whatsoever in front of my son outside of a flat, and I said, "What is going on here?" And then she said, "You're not seeing him again." And then I said, "If that is the case, I'll take you to court and I'll see him when he's 16." That is what I said because she was stopping me from seeing him. So I didn't see him for 4 years. Then within those 4 years, you told social services that I was an absent father, correct? Correct?
Because you was.
Yeah, no, because you stopped. No, but you stopped me from seeing him. So then I didn't. So hold on. When all this was going on, I didn't even know social services were involved with my child, did I? Because they hadn't notified me.
Why were they involved? Let everyone know why they were involved.
Yeah, so I know why they're involved because basically Manaz got into a situation where she paints a narrative that someone did something to her, and I don't really think that happened, but that's not here nor there, nor me to make judgment on that. That's your lot situation. That's got nothing to do with me. And you showing the picture proves nothing because it was Courvoisier bottle that you swung at him. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
So I did that to myself then. I did that to myself.
You swung the bottle at him.
No, I
and
didn't.
he moved.
No, I didn't.
And you were drunk.
Was you there?
And you hit
Was you
yourself.
there? Was you there?
I've read the police report.
Was you there?
I've read the police report, Manaz.
Whose version of events?
Manaz, I've read the police report, Manaz.
I did that to myself.
Manaz,
Okay, then.
Manaz, like, without being horrible and stuff like that. No, hold on, without being horrible and stuff like that. And I don't really want to go into it. When we were together, you did threaten to do certain things to yourself and try and do certain things to yourself. So it doesn't seem.
I've never
that, so you
threatened to do
didn't,
anything to myself.
hold on. So you didn't try and jump out of windows and stuff when we lived in that flat in
Why are
Sheepbridge.
you talking about mine and your relationship? That was
No, because I'm
years ago.
no, because it's no,
Let's
because
talk
I'm
about your.
no, because
let's
I'm
go back
making
to the point.
no,
Why
because
my kids went on like you brought it up to everyone? Why did they go on that plan? What happened to me?
Yeah, so on that
Well,
plan,
tell
as
me
I
that
said,
story.
as I've just said, it's not for me to say what actually happened because I don't know a fact. Anyone can say anything. There's two sides to a story and there's the truth in the middle. And at the end of the day, because of just you forced me to say it.
You've chose to say it. I've never
Just like, no, because I'm trying to make you understand and I don't want to say things. So when I mention certain places, you should already know within your head what I'm on about. So I shouldn't have to say it, but I have to say it in layman terms because you want me to. Okay? Do you understand that? So what I'm saying is from that situation, I don't know. The truth is clouded for me because I know what I went through with you, okay? Now, regardless of any of that situation, that's the whole reason why you were on this child protection plan. And I completely understand why that happened. So then when I came back involved and realized everything that was going on, then I found out what was happening at the schools, that my son was turning up to school with ripped clothes, that my son wasn't eating properly, that my son was kicking off at school all the time. So I'm not wrong. These are reports that I've got through and I've read. I've had to apply for all of his doctor's documents. So I had to read through it and it took me a week to find out what was going on with my son. That's why I've known how to help him and get him the medication and get him the therapy and doing all this. We've done everything to help him at every single time. Do you know what I mean? I like, and all that you've done by bringing this onto this platform is making this.
So basically, right? I wasn't. Whatever's happened to me, it was because of me. It wasn't because of anyone else that was involved.
I didn't say that. Don't put words into my. Manaz, don't put words into my mouth because I didn't say that. I said obviously there was a situation between you two, but I don't know what the full truth of it was. I'm just saying from situations that me and you had, I understand that it could be clouded. Manaz, you used to listen. I don't want to go into things because people are going to think I'm horrible, but I know that listen, you can put all these. Manaz, you're very known for doing things to yourself and doing things to make you look like the victim. You're very known.
So I used to go to get
You're
up
very
to go.
known for that.
So I used to get up to go to work in the morning, and basically you're saying that I poked my own car tires, and I poked my own car tires repeatedly with different objects. So a knife, in front of my own children. Is that what you're saying I did?
Well, listen, like I just said to you
You know
before.
how heartbroken I used to get up in the morning, get my kids ready to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, walk with him to my vehicle and see multiple car tyres week in, week out, poked in. And you're saying
That's
that
horrible.
I did that.
That's horrible.
You're
That's
saying that I did that. I tell you who did that. My neighbour did that.
I'm not shouting at you, Manaz. I didn't say that you did that.
You're very well known. You've just said you're very well known of doing things to yourself. So I snapped. So I snapped them to feed myself.
So hold on a second, because I'm not shouting at you and I'm going off the situations that me and you had. So therefore, from what the situations me and you had, I have an opinion of what kind of character you are already. I'm not saying that you've done all these things to yourself. I'm saying that I can believe that you may have made things a little bit worse for yourself sometimes. And that's all I'm saying.
But by my own emotions to myself.
So I'm not having a go at you for that.
I cried a lot and I drank alcohol a lot. Yeah, I did do those things. Yeah, I did go off the bandwagons. But I was very, very, very bullied. I was very bullied. I was a very bullied woman. That's a fact. And whether you want to believe that or not, right, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes, I've just said to you, I'm not arguing about that because at the end of the day,
so what now? What
people's situations are people's situations. Look, what I was trying to say to you, right, is that the situation that we're in right now, that we can have a conversation and no one's shouting and everyone's actually listening, is that this crap that's going on this app is just ridiculous. It's like something from fucking Jeremy Kyle or Maury, man.
Someone saying to me shouldn't be involved.
Yeah, but why have I come on this app? Because I was getting sent videos of your girlfriend being 24/7.
Manaz, you said to me, you have been recording us for a year. You said that to me on the phone.
Yeah,
so therefore, hold on. So therefore, no one was sending you recordings. You were doing.
Let her speak, mate. You keep cutting her off.
I'm answering her.
No, you keep cutting her off. Like, if she's speaking, stop.
I never went on TikTok. I never watched any TikTok videos, never delved into TikTok live, never ever gave TikTok the time of day. I was driving in my car with my daughter and I got 3 screen records sent to my phone from people that were on TikTok and they said, can you believe this is going on in the house that your son lives in? And I said, wow, what's this? I said, what's TikTok?
Exactly. AJ, do you not think it's right? Do you not think it's wrong, the amount of alcohol that she consumes in that house with your child there?
Yeah, let me
Have you not got a problem with that?
Can I ask you a question, Faith? You know,
Yeah,
when,
go on.
when you've been speaking to Manaz and she's been telling you about all these social services and stuff like that, what has she said?
I haven't. No, we haven't been speaking about that.
All
To
right,
be honest,
okay,
we were
so-
talking
so-
about other things.
all right,
I've just listen to me. I'm not here to be a cunt. I'm not like that. Excuse my French, James Hunt. I'm literally just here to support her because it's with women, we're like that. We all group
support each
together,
other, yeah, I
emotional
get that.
support, and that's
I get
fine.
that. I get that.
But when your girlfriend is that much of a mess on live, like for 3 days straight, and you were like, you weren't drinking. We all know that. We know that you weren't drinking and that. You're like pretty much you looked normal compared to them three. I'm not gonna lie, like completely fucking off on one. It was quite scary to think that thank God you were there with her because I don't know what the fuck would have ended up with them two
But
girls.
this is all right, Faith, but the thing is, right, what you guys have got to understand, right, is that when you're watching something on a camera, it will look a hell of a lot more extreme than what
Yeah, but no, AJ, come on, man. She
so
looked
come
bad,
on.
real bad, mate.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Don't you think that everyone wanted to see that? It was a bit of fun. You've got to understand, right,
So
Faith?
it's all fake.
No, hold on, Faith, listen to
Are
me.
you telling me you made all that up?
Faith, no, we didn't
Yeah.
make it up. Listen, just listen to me a second,
Oh.
because I let you talk in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to
Thank you.
understand, right, that we do not allow anyone to just look after my son. So it's been 4 years since I've actually trusted anyone to look after my son. So that's
Yeah.
the first time in 4 years that we've been out together by
No,
ourselves.
do you know what? Good for you. That means that you're a great dad, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So,
what you're
no,
doing,
hold on, Faith. Let me finish, please. So with that, if she wanted to get absolutely blind-faced, pissed out of her face,
keep it off live. Keep it off live because it's fucking fired on you. That's all I'm saying.
But why? Because people want to watch it.
What do you
and
mean? Why?
some
Because
people
you're
enjoy
saying
it.
that you're saying that Manaz has brought it all out online.
About it, you're trying to war with everybody that's talking about it.
Yeah, you're offering people
everyone.
out. You
I'm not
Pulley.
warring- I'm
You
not
said to
warring.
Pulley's live that you'll fight him. That's a joke.
did you understand the reason why I said that to him? I said that's
Yeah, but
because
that's
hold
not
on.
what you should be doing, love. Do you know what I mean?
Faith, but should a young boy be calling an older woman a tart and not get away with it? Is that acceptable in your eyes?
No, it's not.
Exactly.
But that doesn't justify it. That doesn't warrant you going at him saying, let's have a tear up. It doesn't make sense.
No, Faith. So therefore, like I said earlier when Dean was in the box, I am not an aggressive person, right? I am not a malicious person and I am not a nasty person. But as a man, right? You call another man out in a ring, and therefore any frustrations get dealt.
We don't. It's
And-
2024.
hold on.
We don't. If you don't box, you don't go in a fucking ring. I don't know whether you are a boxer or not, but I fucking certainly was one.
Why would men that want to talk so much about me and have so much invested in me?
Because you're putting your life on TikTok.
I'm not shouting.
Yeah, because it's all there for everybody to see. Then just don't do it. And I know you ain't got no opinions, have they?
Hold on a second, right? Because you've got to understand, Faith. I've been targeted by this guy for fucking so long. He even admitted.
Then you need to fucking
hold on.
tell him that. Just inbox him and say, just leave it.
No, yeah, exactly. He even admitted that the police went to see him, and they even told me that it was him, but they couldn't do anything about it because he didn't do anything.
What's more important? What's more important here? Your relationship with this lady, Marge, or whether it's
so Faith? This has been my whole point from the beginning. If she would stop putting this on this app, then no one would.
No, but she got sent a load of script. She got sent so many recordings.
Well, all right, okay.
Of the weekend because you know what people are like when they screen record and put shit
Faith,
everywhere.
Yeah, but Faith, that's the weekend with no child. What's the problem? We're allowed to do
there ain't no
whatever.
problem. There is a problem when
Exactly.
she's still drunk now. She's still drunk in the house now, and she ain't been asleep. She was sleeping on live earlier. Everyone's watching her. Just tell her to come off live.
Hold on, Faith. If it offends you that much, don't.
It doesn't offend me. It's offending your baby mum.
Yeah, but
It's offending you.
No, it's
And it should be offending you, really. Come on now.
But listen, it's not because at the end of the day, listen, if people want to do what they want to do and my son is happy.
So you think the social services, would agree with that? Do you think that they would agree with someone that's drinking alcohol a lot?
Faith, do you know how many times social services have actually been to our house? Because
when she's sober and looks all good and she's washed her hair? Yeah,
and she's had a drink in front of them, and they've said you can do anything that you want as long as your child is not neglected.
Yeah, because you've obviously told them it's not excessive.
But
don't everyone report me. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
so
up,
you
you
basically
melt.
be lying to the social workers.
No, I haven't lied to the social workers. Listen. Right, when the social workers came to my house,
maybe she shouldn't be involved in it. That's the thing.
Faith, listen to me, right? And I'll say it this way, right? They said that Charlene had been accused of being an alcoholic. And
Yeah.
Charlene
what did
said,
you say?
hold on, wait. And Charlene said, no, but I do drink and I do have a drink and that's fine. They said, turned around to, no, hold on, Faith. They turned around to me and said, in front of both of us, they said, you know what it is, realistically and truly, you could even be a heroin addict, but as long as your kids aren't neglected, we won't do anything about it. That's what they said to me, right?
What?
So I've had multiple people come in and out of my house, all the courts, all the police officers doing the welfare checks, doing
But
all
that social service person needs to be reported, AJ, if they've said that to you.
No, but that's what all social services say. And
No,
if you
they
wanna
don't,
go-
mate. No, they don't. I've never heard
if
one
you wanna-
say that.
Mate, if you want to go and talk to a social service worker,
I
go-
have. I've spoke to. Listen, my best friend's a fucking social worker,
ask her,
and
ask
there
her.
ain't no way. And she's a
No, so
good
ask
one,
her.
a real good one.
So have you never seen parents that are addicted to substances that still take their
Yeah, they
kids?
can get help. I
So
understand that.
I've
They
had
have
a
to go through
friend
so
certain
right, so
things.
hold on.
I've admitted that I used to do snowflake emoji, but I'm not allowed to see my son anymore, though.
Yeah, who's
No,
the
but
social
Manaz,
worker, mate? That's
Manaz,
outrageous.
No, right. So stop painting this narrative because it's not a case of you're making out as if I'm stopping you from seeing him. It's not me, and you know that. You know it's not me. So stop telling everyone it's me. I keep on trying to get him to talk to you. And even when he's talking to your sister on the phone and that, it's me that's nudging him to keep the conversation going. And she tells you that, don't lie. I know she tells you that.
No,
So
I don't
do you
really
get
ask
it?
his business.
That's mad, though, isn't it? Don't you think that's crazy for a social worker to come out with
No,
that?
it is
innit?
crazy. It is
It's
crazy.
madness,
But
mate.
unfortunately-
Absolute madness.
But unfortunately, Faith, that's the truth. That's the God's
No.
honest truth.
Oh, well, I mean, I would be so
and
shocked by that.
No, but Faith, this is my point.
I
Hold on.
think you've downplayed what goes
No,
on.
I'm not down. Look, you're deflecting the situation again now because
No,
I've
I'm
just
not. You're saying the social worker's okay. I'm saying you've downplayed what goes on in your house.
Manaz, I've just said to you, you've been telling everyone on here that I have physically been stopping you from seeing our child. You know, and I know that that is not correct. You need to admit that. You know it's not my fault that he doesn't want to see you. And you know for a fact that I tried to endorse him to see you. And he doesn't want to see you. And every week I still try to endorse that. So when I get pissed off...
Why don't you
Hold
say
on,
we are
Manaz.
meeting your mum then? Why don't you actually say we are doing it? We are going to meet her.
Because he doesn't want to. And what you're failing to realize is that he has trust issues from when he was with you, right? So if he doesn't trust
Yes, Matty.
who else is he going to trust? Because I'm the only person that's there for him properly, because I'm his dad. So if he hasn't got me to trust, who is he going to trust and who is he going to open up to? Who is he going to talk about his feelings? How do you think I've got him out of this situation, what he was in before? By getting him to allow him to speak to me about his feelings. I am his best mate, and he tells me absolutely everything. And that's why he's doing absolutely amazing in school.
Are you working with him to get this in a better situation, are you?
Right, so Faith, the thing is, I have been trying to do this, but every time Manaz talks about us or gets people to instruct the social services and then they have to go and talk to him, he then said in the last report, he even says when the teacher told him he had to go and speak to social services, he says, oh, I know it's about my mum, don't worry. It's pushing him back. And I've said this to you for months. Every time that you're doing these things with the social, the courts and this, it's pushing it back. You should have just been working with me, with the emails, with the letters, with the gifts, and allowing me to introduce him like that. Instead, you've gone gun-ho and you've gone the opposite direction, which is... No, but you have. Instead of talking... No, but you have...
Because Charlene live streams herself on TikTok on a reg.
I'm not talking about Charlene. I'm not talking about Charlene. I'm not talking about Charlene. I'm talking about me and you and Akil right now. No, forget Charlene.
Yeah, but
Charlene's
this is why
Manaz, Charlene's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
It's about...
Do you actually live in the same house, AJ?
No.
This is why you came into my box, because everyone was talking about Charlene's antics today, and you're acting like I've got something to do with it when she's live streaming.
No, I'm not. No, Manaz, you've gone completely off topic. I'm on about contact with Akil. I'm on about talking to our son. If you had genuine concerns, right, after the first shutdown from the social services, because there's been about 3 or 4 times, you should have given up, because the first time you did it...
Why would I give up?
No, listen, with social services, because I even said to you on the phone, listen, we need to sort this out between us instead of you getting all these involved, because what it's doing is making him feel not comfortable to be around you. And that's what he's told me. And I've told you that, but yet still you keep on doing the same thing instead of working with me. What is it exactly that I'm doing though? Lay it out on the table. What is it that I'm doing? You're constantly, right. So, Manaz, you've instructed people to call his school. You've instructed. Yes, you have, because they had I've got a video recording of you telling people it's called Adele. I've got a video recording of you instructing.
Yeah, because she was absolutely bladdered in her house that night, and people were so concerned. Even people that had
and you know what? And you know what?
Themselves and said that this woman is so drunk in her house, abusing the child's mother. I don't know them, but I have had no choice but to call.
Don't tell me to get out of the box, you dog.
So disgusted.
Okay. So let's pull.
That's not my fault.
All right, no. I heard you out, and I'll let you speak. So let's reanalyze that, right? So first of all, no one even knew we had a fucking kid in this house because hold on, because I keep him off camera. So that was the first thing. That was the first mistake that's happened with you doing that. I've kept our son off camera and kept him off this because of all of these court hearings and all of this stuff. That's why I did that, because I wanted to safeguard my son. So when you've been sent these recordings, you could have easily come to us because you've got her number. You quite happily.
You all blocked me. There was
no. So you could have contacted me. You know you could have contacted me, and you could have got in contact with me. But instead, what you did is you went for social services, which is you're fully within your rights to do, and you did that. Fair enough. So then when they came back to you and told you, actually, everything's all right, you know, when you accused, because you remember the time when you sent the school recordings of me and accused me of smoking crack?
No.
You accused me of
Go
smoking
and get a
crack
profile
online.
picture of your mouth.
And you know that I don't smoke anything like that or do anything like that. So you know that that was a malicious call anyway.
And by the way,
that was malicious,
you're trying to get my pictures now because you've said I've done essay in front of my kids, which is sexual abuse. You know what, Alex? You're absolutely despicable.
I'm not despicable.
Despicable, disgusting.
Oh, so you want to call me disgusting liar? But
I'm here for support. I'm here to support.
Listen, I'm not arguing with you. You didn't speak up about it when I actually told you what was happening. You agreed with it and carried on the conversation. You've only brought it up now because someone.
Why are you talking about stuff like that? I don't.
I'm painting. You've painted.
Right, so let's. Okay, so if you want to talk about me, do you not smoke the green? Do you smoke it?
Yeah, I do. And
Have you ever taken snowflake emoji?
No, I haven't.
Never in your life?
What are you going to do? Come make me be quiet. So many fucking lots in here.
I've seen you do it when we were together.
No, we didn't.
You said fuck all and there's people still at me.
No, we didn't.
You told me you used to take all sorts when you were...
No. I told you that when I was a teenager, I used to take pills. Yeah, I was a fucking drum and bass raver. Fair enough.
Well, so it's all right for you to do that.
Hold on. I stopped all that shit when I was 21.
I don't do snowflake emoji anymore.
And I don't touch anything else.
But I don't.
And listen, I'll quite openly do a drugs test. I'll do everything like that. She'll do a drugs test. We don't care because we don't touch that shit. That shit's way too expensive and stupid. Do you think I'm putting booger sugar up my nose? Come on, you know me better than that.
So basically, it was all right for you to do it back in the day. So basically, it was all right for you to do it back in the day, but not for me to do it back in the day.
There's a screen recording of Emma and Charlene talking about it, isn't there?
No. It's not her talking about it. It's about Ems talking to Barker. It's nothing to do with Charlene. That's what I mean. This is what I mean, Faith. So people can watch something and without knowing the full concept of it, it gets painted in a different narrative. Now,
Emma and what's his name? That Emma and her fella were arguing about.
But that's nothing to do with me. The whole.
No, I know, but you're in the same room with them, and it just makes people think that way. That's what I'm saying. It's not good. It's not a good look.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're just going to assume and fucking make shit up.
No, Faith, I get that. People can assume whatever they want, but when I know
I fucking hate that fact.
No, listen, you know what it is? This is social media, though, Faith. Anyone's allowed to have an opinion or to think whatever they want or to whatever. And who am I to tell people not to?
Are you like a little bit pissed off with Emma for putting you in that situation? In this situation?
No, because we had an absolute brilliant time. Do you know what?
No, I know you had a good time, but it's kind of backfired. Like where she constantly puts stuff online, didn't she?
Right, it's all right. Let's just make way for EQ, yeah, because I want to know what EQ's got to say. I miss being on your FYP news. I know you only gave me 5 minutes. Don't know what Scott said. I know you rate AJ and Charlie.
Yeah, he does speak facts, so I didn't say he didn't.
Let me tell you something now, EQ. This saga isn't over, and there will be a Christmas special coming up. Because I'm innocent. That's all I got to say to you, EQ.
Yeah, I played it yesterday, yours and then AJ's afterwards.
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I was in bed. I was too busy sleeping then to watch you, EQ, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I played yours and AJ's. Hello, AJ.
Right, my darling. How you doing?
Very good, thanks. What's happening, dear?
Well,
I don't
darling,
know. I have no idea. AJ just can't stand to take it, right? That if you live stream yourself, people are going to talk about it. It's not my problem.
I
People are
didn't say
talking
that.
about it.
Manaz, you've gone off topic once again. The whole conversation
Oh,
of
here we
this,
go.
the whole topic of conversation is why you don't see your son and people.
No,
point
but
out-
why
I don't
are you
understand
telling everybody
why.
that though?
that's the whole purpose of why this conversation's come. And I've
What?
told
That
you.
I'm just such a bad person. I'm such a bad woman.
Manaz, I've just said to you that you putting this situation on the application has now made a safeguarding issue
No,
for.
I didn't
I
put
haven't shut up. So you what? Hi EQ, couldn't give a fuck to be honest. I haven't said one fucking word. I've just been sitting here, but everyone seems to have a problem because I talk fucking pure facts, and I'm supporting the girl.
No, I've not.
And I never called AJ a bad dad. I said he was a good dad. If you listen to my words, I never said anything along them lines. Stop chatting shit in the comments.
Listen,
I'm gonna lose my rag.
I think the whole topic of this conversation is you needing to understand that our situation on here now has got worse because you put this all on social media.
It's not
Yes,
got
it
worse
has.
for me.
Yes, it has. Oh, it hasn't got worse for you because you're
Bye,
getting.
Tyler, you
yeah,
dog.
but don't you understand that that's selfish towards our son? Do you not understand
Team
that?
faith, your mugs.
What is actually selfish is that the only videos that got
Why
reposted.
is EQ in here? If you're asking why I'm here, why the fuck is she here? Shut the fuck up, you lot.
I'm bringing my viewers over to watch.
Exactly. You're just
Okay.
fucking clout chasing.
No, I'm not
Nah,
quite. I'm bringing my viewers to watch.
Yeah, EQ's cool, man. Don't Faith, she's all right, man. Trust me. Like.
So
EQ
when I'm live,
moderator in this shit.
when I'm in someone's box, it tells my viewers I'm live. So I like to bring them to watch what's going on. You know?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is the fact of the matter is it's very alarming that you've said, well, it's not a bad situation, but it is a bad situation because you've put this on here, it's on for our son to see when he gets older and comes on
Not
social
the only
media.
things that are on this app are your girlfriend's behaviour in her house.
No one gives a fuck about anyone else. You're actually his mum. Are you failing to realise that?
I've not putting myself on the app. I live stream myself when I'm
No,
sober.
but the amount of shit that you've caused for us, are you not
Causing it
understanding that?
yourself by live streaming yourselves. Piss.
No, Manaz. People did not know that we had our child in here because I kept him off
and they
the
were
app.
shocked to look at a child that was living there.
I kept him off the app because of the court proceedings. You've brought it all onto the app and started a whole hate campaign against us. And
I just reposted
Manaz, before your page got took down, your whole page was just videos of us.
Yeah, 'cause
Stop
you got
lying.
enough support,
Stop
it's
lying.
well done.
Stop lying. Do you get me? Like you expect to say anything and then not get a response. What are you, fucking God? Are people not allowed to say something back to you, but you're allowed to say whatever you want to people? Is that how you think?
You've been saying for the past hour, Alex. I haven't had my say at all. All I've said is the only reason I came on this app was to repost the videos of what was going on in your house. I didn't produce any original content at all.
Yeah, but
EQ will tell you that. I've never produced any original content. My content has been what's already been on the app that has been reposted. Isn't that right, EQ?
no.
Yes.
Yes, it is. EQ knows that. EQ knows that the only content that has ever been reposted, right, is your videos that got what goes on in your house. I've not posted any videos of myself, what I do, what I get up to.
Yeah, but the thing is, what you're failing to realise is that you've brought this whole situation onto the app. That's what we need. That's the be all and end all of it. You
Brought your own situation onto the
Manaz, I didn't talk about you before you came on here. I did not say bugger all about you because there was nothing to say about you because I wasn't going to trash you on the app. I could have trashed you on the app, but I didn't.
You've already done it. You've already trashed me for about half an hour saying that I have
Manaz, I just said that I have my son full time. That is it. I did not go into the situation and how it is. Now you've come on here trying to paint a narrative, trying to act like you fucking Mother Teresa, but we all know that
I've done all sorts of my time. I'm not innocent of everything. I'm not innocent of every crime that I've been accused of.
So stop painting this narrative that we're stopping you from seeing him because that is not the case. You know that. I know that. The courts knew that.
A reunion will be live streamed some point, EQ. A reunion will be live streamed. That's all I have to say.
3.9 thousand people in here now, so you'll have everybody hearing the story.
Everybody, when that reunion happens, EQ, everybody is welcome to watch it, okay? There's so many people invested in this story. This is what I'm trying to explain to AJ.
Yeah, because
I cannot help now, EQ. I cannot help people wanting to know more. They want to know more. They want to see me and Charlene together. They want to see a reunion between the child and the mother. And I don't mind because I have so many support that with. And AJ seems to want to not do, you know, it's not going to happen, Alex.
So I'm a bad person for not wanting to talk about my fucking son on a
But
platform.
he's not just your son, though, is it?
Yeah, but that's my point. That's my point. You think it's comfortable and right to talk about our child on this app.
We'll wait. And then no one's saying it's going to happen now.
At the end of the day, Manaz, we're in court next week, so we'll see what happens at the end of that court, because you know that you've breached your undertaking, and that's why we're in court.
Well, the court's between me and you. I won't talk about you, but I can still talk about other things that are going on.
But Charlene's going to be involved with that, so you're going to be buggered.
I've not seen any court papers where she's...
No, but yeah, exactly. You haven't seen it, but I've mentioned everything that's gone on with all the evidence, all the recordings, all the screenshots, all the videos. The judge has got absolutely everything, so they know everything. I've done all my statements, and they know everything that's happened. So therefore, it will be including Charlene Manaz, because this is getting ridiculous.
Well, they only run for a year anyway at a time, so we'll be...
This is what I'm saying, guys. Do you not see this? Oh, well, it only runs for a year anyway. Do you not see that it's detrimental what you're doing? And if you would have worked with us off the app, it would have gone a lot quicker. You don't understand that you're hindering yourself, and that's the problem.
The only person that's hindering me is you.
Is me, and yeah, whatever.
Yeah, simple as that. That's the only person, and EQ knows it. You're hindering everything.
4.3 thousand people. Make sure to all be following us all, yes. We'll have all the follows for Court Assassin, AJ, and especially me.
And Mad Hatter, because this saga is not over by the long stretch. We'll be here for the next 5 years. If this reunion takes 5 years, and for it to happen...
So is he 9, did you say?
He's 9, but, you know, I've welcomed Mad Hatter, you know, to me and Mad Hatter to sort things out between ourselves. But, you know, it's just one of them storylines, EQ, that it's going to take a while to sort of unravel. So who knows? Well,
we're all here for it, you know what I mean?
I know, I totally believe that you will be here to oversee all this.
Oversee, I love it.
Right, so EQ, I'm going to drop you out the box because I'm really not bothered that there's 4.3 people here. I need a rest.
Get Dean in and that, because they're good to listen to as well.
What now? I'm clocking off. I need to charge my phone.
There's 4.4 thousand people, love. You need to tell everyone what's going on. Most of them are new. Don't know what's going on.
Who wants to come in the box? Who wants to chat to EQ? Because I'm tired. Who wants to come in? Let me get some people in then. 1 minute.
Bring people in. Request the box, everyone, to have you say.
Who wants to come in? Right, Cooper.
If you want to ask her any questions.
I don't know.
Just let anybody in. You don't have to know them. Let's just see what they've got to say.
Okay. Pearl, let's have a look.
Hello, Pearl. What have you got to say, love?
I just want to know what's going on. I don't know anything about it.
Court Assassin. Tell Pearl. She's big on the app.
Court Assassin, there's a family reunion on the way. There's a family reunion on the way. That's all I have to say.
Pearl's a big creator on the app.
Pearl?
Yeah, tell her what's happened.
95,000 followers. Well, you are a big creator. So, my son lives with Mad Hatter and AJ, and I don't see my son. So, we all know what happens in Mad Hatter's house. There's a lot of people that are not happy about it. They're not happy with her behaviour. They're not happy with the bullying that I've been subjected to. So, it's just a situation that's been happening for about 6... How long now, EQ? About 6 months or something? Yeah. I can't remember. It's been ongoing for about 6 months, and we see each other, we don't see each other. They stop my family from seeing my son, then they restart it. So it's just an ongoing saga, Pearl. That's not quite even got off its. I don't even think this has got off properly yet, as well. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like, can I ask why you're not allowed to see your son for?
Because I was arrested 3 years ago in March 2021. I was arrested because I was drunk, and I was drunk in front of my children. And Mad Hatter was there, and AJ was there. They all recorded me being drunk. They all recorded me arguing. When the police officers walked into my door, I was put in handcuffs immediately because of the allegations that were made over the 999 phone call. They didn't even come in to check what was happening. I was just arrested straight off the bat. I had four different.
Court assassin, sorry, 1 second. Will you let Jane, please? Because Jane knows about this story. She's my
Jane?
friend. Yeah, Jay, please.
1 minute.
Thank you.
Sorry, just bear with me a second.
Thank you.
I can't see anyone called Jane. What's the name?
J. Just a letter J.
Miss J.
It's J, yeah.
Oh, Miss J, yeah.
And who's AJ? Is he the one you're speaking about?
So AJ is
Ian as
my
well.
child's father, yeah, and he's very. I think they're friends with EQ. EQ.
Yeah, safe again, Eleanor.
Bring AJ back
Fuck
in.
about, mate. Shut your mouth.
Oh, you need
See what I mean? I don't even have to say anything.
Yeah.
People have got an issue with me. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you're...
And there's people on here with thousands of followers and they're fucking getting involved. Do you know what I mean?
She's making it about
Faith, I'm sorry, but who are you? I'm just going to find out what's going on.
What do you mean, who am I?
I'm just saying that. Don't say
Don't say that. Don't speak to me like that. Don't say
find out
Faith, who are you? Who the fuck are
He
you?
has to come in the box, and I don't know why.
Why are you in the fucking box?
This is
Who are
taken
you
away from
talking
us,
to?
though.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Are you looking for more?
Right, so I've
Yes, I am.
right.
Can't
Can
you
I
get
just
rid
sorry?
of that
I've just
because-
I've muted you just so I